I get done with this shit, I gotta go back to the hood and politic with my brother about how we gonna fuck up some more money. But you know, I always got a little second to talk some shit. Yeah. Look. I feel like home back in 98. Like him when he first linked with Dr. Dre. Like Tony Hawk, I've been grinding my ass off. Like Chapo the first time he got away. If he want the sauce, he gotta pay. These rappers my sons, it's Father's Day. My SA just told me to underlay. Call up the plus in the drop, I'll be on the way. I pulled a four with a cup full of Sprite that I bought when I stopped at the subway. My partner a certified geeker, he mean it when he say he love how them drugs taste. Plus he addicted to gunplay. His mama like, please keep my son straight. I tell him I'll do something, do what I can, but they can't take us out. Now I won't be no lunch day. She just kinda stood there, stuck face. Told me that she pray for us on Sundays, and she hope that we make it out one day. I'm finally finna take off. He's fucking playing on the runway. Rolling up, so get rolled into a blunt. Wait, they ain't never ever heard me rap like this. See me snap like this. It's kinda crazy, cause I did this shit on one take. I get out my body and move like a zombie. If I take a perk, I'm the life of the party. I pop an Addy, it's easy to focus. Might hop in the yo and then go a little harder. Take a Xan, I'ma sleep till tomorrow. I smoke this weed just to cope with my problems. Take a few blunts to the face just to go out of space. And then smoke a few more with some Martians. I'm going up like an astronaut. That boy is hot as a coffee pot. What you know about not having nowhere to go? And washing your clothes at your partner spot. The struggle was all we could talk about. And this is some shit we can't talk about. Just roll up another blunt. I'm trying to get high as fuck and then go to the Wi-Fi house. And then after that, I gotta slide to the yo and go work on some more shit. Screech been calling, they asking about me. They telling me they need some more hits. I'm trying to ice out the whole chain. Put flooded out watches on both wrists. Put on for my city and take care of my people. Why I stay away from whole shit? Yeah. You know that I gotta stay sucker free. For yellow and black on a brand new Camaro. You know I'ma call that whole bumblebee. They probably mad they can't fuck with me. Just wait till them labels discover me. But honestly, I might not fuck with no labels. Cause I know them trenches still love me. Yeah, I'm back on them trees. Tarzan. These rappers suck like a fart fan. 50 round drum on the stick, it look like a guitar, but I ain't in no rock man. I got them like, gosh damn, bro, always been angry, a hot head. They know I'm on rapping ass pothead. I can't take no days off, I gotta I gotta clock in, man. Gotta get this shit done, we putting in overtime. They sleep, we working. Yeah. You know, it's really kind of crazy. They told us we wouldn't get here, we wouldn't make it, we wouldn't do everything we were supposed to do. Watch what I do. Good things come to those who wait for it. You told me fuck that wait and shit gon' take yours. Pops told me I should pray more. Grandpa died when I was young. I wish I seen his face more. I've been staying out the way more. I've been chilling in the house with Bay, playing my game more. Reading books and meditating, interacting with my brain more. If I blow, I bring my hitters with me. This gon' be the game's tour. Yeah, I bet we all go crazy. Can't wait to look at Pops and say I finally made it. They hand his ass 100,000 just for partial payments. For all the shit he did for me, I hope he know I'm grateful. Rolling blunts out of the roasters on the coffee table. Power bill be late as fuck. You ain't got the cash to pay it. Shit be fucking painful. The ones you love a flip, stab you in your back and then turn to one of your biggest haters. Had to cut them off. Now I feel like fuck them all. He the type to fold and snitch when they put the pressure on. I'm the type to look them up and down and not say shit at all. Know that I'm a real one. Ain't gotta ask no crystal ball. Fuck the law, free the bros, so I miss them all. Shawty only love me for my bag, call her Mrs. Claus. Bro, the track guy, if he got it, he can get it gone. I'm just trying to cop an AMG and take the feeling off. All my feelings gone, me and pride don't get along. Put it to the side, I'm trying to blow and put the city on. I can't put the bottle down, sip it till the liquor gone. Getting stoned, smoke a couple blunts, then I hit the bone, piss them off. Fuck the ones who left and did me wrong. Label me a loser, now they begging me to leak a song. This is getting old, you ain't a hop, you just a fan, you better know your role. It ain't shit to lock and load. Flashbacks, being broke, Eating sloppy joes. I ain't have a ride home from work. I used to walk alone, questioning myself, trying to figure out why I went wrong. Depression had me beefing with myself for way too fucking long. It's like I hated myself. I was playing myself. I used the drugs to get away from myself. Suicidal urges, really thought about taking myself. Don't need no handouts, just watch me, I'ma make it myself. Every time I do it, it's a classic. I be snapping, force a habit, I don't force it, it just happens. Started with a trap house, turned into a palace. They hear the pain and see the passion when I'm rapping. If I told you it was real, it's real, I ain't capping. Gucci carpet got me feeling like Aladdin. Still be smoking blacks out the pack, tip plastic. I don't wanna drive the boat. Lil D can be the captain. No, never mind. I need my shooters slanging ratchets. Gripping on that cuddle while we cutting up the traffic. Cause the shit that we be on the ops mad, they don't have it. I've been up for 2 days. I'm finna pop another Addy, roll a backwood to get me right again. Told them I was down the line, I'm getting high again. Bro, like Tony Stark, I call him Iron Man. Cause when it's beef, he the one to bring the frying pan. I feel like I'm dying, man, but I won't ask for help. In that water, I'm a swimmer. Call me Michael Phelps. At the school clothes shopping, we used to go to Belks. Pops couldn't afford them Jordan 12s or a Gucci belt. So I'ma give them hell for all the times we went without. I need a bigger house, bank accounts for large amount. Open up them jail cells, let all of my brothers out. You ain't never seen silver spoon in there, one of my brother's mouth. 16 is when I moved out of my daddy's house. 19, I was homeless, used to have to sleep on Ashley couch. 20 on probation, smoking weed and tone gadgets round. 21, I'm finally finna take off with this rapping now. I'm talking shows on the road, booking tour dates. Say a prayer cause he's still waiting on his court date. Swear to God, I'm going federal and someone forward for it, baby. I'm in love with money. You can't be my soulmate. Jay, 2021, man, shit, y'all know what the fuck going on with me. VLI for your motherfucking mama live. That's on my mama live. Yeah. They know who I am when I claim I be screaming out, yeah, while I'm posted with gangsters on Busy Mate. I be with trappers and robbers and killers who roll with that option to meditate. Boss to me, J-Boy, you better pray. So I talk to goddamn near every day. Like, sorry, OG, I know I've been tripping, but I should have been winning like yesterday. I'm in my bag now. I used to be broke as a Joe was a class clown. They all had me fucked up, but now that I'm up, no fuck with their ass out. I slept on my dad's couch. Had women who wanted to fuck before I had clout. My granny be pissed off. She hate how I talk. Tell me that I got a bad mouth. Well, I'm sorry, granny. Well, they don't know what they done started, granny. If I pop a perk in this party, I might go retarded for that shit tomorrow, granny. I hope you forgive me. I know I be tripping. Knee deep in the streets with my pistol. I hope they don't get me. I say a prayer for all of my brothers who lock in the system. We stop killing them. Roasting them playing this touchdown. We all in the state flipping funds round. Grew up in a poverty struck town. Now I need some Cartier bust downs. Still kick shit with well up in Tuck House. See glasses and went to the plug's house. If they put your boy up the bat, then I'm swinging on gang. And I ain't never screwed out. Say somebody tell me I'm a super freak. I'll follow these drugs, I'm a super geek. Pop a Xan and then give me some super sleep. That bitch lied, she said she would do with me. All my people don't know what to do with me. All the lies they be telling confusing me. All my mama they feel like they using me. Say love really ain't nothing new to me. My partner the grandma, we smoke like a chimney. This 380 skinny, it fit in my britches. I'm the same white boy from back in the day, but my name got some weight. I'll step on you bitches. I'm trying to go put the team on. Did this shit for the game. This is a theme song. Bro in the trap with like 3 phones. Can't go back and forth the same ping pong. Cause I know that I'm on some other shit. There's some people who hate me because of it. Ain't fought with the law or the government. Since they used to put me on punishment. Diarrhea, how money shit. They smoking exotic in public. If I get the ball, I ain't fumbling. Real rapping ain't nobody mumbling. Man, fuck that. We could have been superstars. But you turned to a bitch. You ain't have no morals or no heart. You say that you be sliding. We put all your shit in park. Remember when we had to walk and had no gas inside the car? So this is me up in the bar. This is me up in the standards. I've been this way since a jit with a snotty ass nose and pajamas I got from my grandma. Shawty told me that she fuck with my grandma. I love my Beretta. I know it ain't jamming. People tell me not to panic, but I run to the drugs and I run to the damage. Maybe it's cause I'm a grandma. Or maybe it's cause I be stuck in my feelings when I be alone. I be tripping. Be losing my interest in living. I keep popping these perkies. I'm gonna kill my kidney. My doctor told me I won't make it to 50, but I had a teacher who told me by now that I'd probably be dead a long Yeah, bitch. Look, hey, they be like, where you from? I tell them, snake. Seen fine bologna sandwiches on paper plates. Grew up on EBT, BET, and GTN. My partner got a GED. Make more than our teams make. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, bitch, this the dirty side. Everybody around this bitch gon' fight. You better watch. Everybody around this bitch gon' fight. Them boys gon' have shit out. I ain't no Boston rich, but we grew up around Boston. We grew up around real steppers and some dope boys. Them boys ain't no shit, they don't be making no noise. Them boys ain't no shit, they'll never be as big as us. Cause I'm the type to bring that shit back home and fuck the city up. Damn. I used to hustle backwards. Now they see me, they like that ain't cool, that country cracker. Let me set the record straight. Bitch, I am not no rapper. He can't even sell a sip tweet. That boy is not no chopper. I'm from the south, we drink Coronas on the dirt road. Lil' bro spinning in the car, he got off turbo. My dog go diesel truck, he like to hit off turbo. My white boy screaming free dirt while I bump in elbow. Country boy, baby, I need all that. I go hot, lemon peppers, hit the bitch, stop the flex, conversations with the plug. He hang up in combat, that bitch done served so many bricks. I thought I was on the phone straight. Damn, hey, once you cross that line, it ain't no going back. I'm just to let get to the point, ain't going tit for tat, ain't going back and forth. This is not no tennis match. I'm always going viral, I don't fall with the internet. Yeah, that's a one take, motherfucker. One take, real, yeah.
Now to the good part.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Chicago Bulls.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. They've got Stephon Castle, Reza Shea out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, they've got Tyrese Halliburton. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Edgecombe, and it's Brooks in at the 3, small forward. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. You take a look at the 76ers. They've split their first 2 games in the NBA Cup. They have a 1-1 record in the group stage.
And with this being the 3rd game of 4 in the group stage, they have to get a win tonight. So I expect this home crowd to be rowdy.
And now, checking out how Orlando is doing. They are 0-2 in the NBA Cup. It does not look good for them to advance.
I agree, B.A. However, they can't think about that. It's still a regular season game, and that should be their focus, not their standing in the cup.
And here are the Sixers now, following the 3-point basket by Orlando. Halliburton outside. 5 to shoot. Outside Hunter. Back to Halliburton. Over Vanderbilt. Misses off the right iron. Left side Reza Shea. Up top Vanderbilt. Pass to Curry. Now Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Now here's Brooks. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Hunter, a screen on Castle. On the wing, Brooks. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse.
I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Edgecombe. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And good work by Halliburton, outthinking the defense and creating an opportunity for himself.
Outside Rizachet. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. Stolen by Kessel. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Curry's got 6.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Graham.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And it's good. 2 points.
Being productive. Turner is a constant offensive threat.
Oh, and Turner with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Outside Vanderbilt. Castle right side. Good on the shot.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
And Brooks has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 4-point game. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
Here's Curry, following that last three-pointer by Philadelphia. Pass to Plumlee. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Halliburton with the ball. 33 points last game. Six on the shot clock. Hauled in by Curry. Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Plumlee. Now here's Castle. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And here's Turner from the arc. Fires in the triple. Turner's got 5 points.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Back to Curry. Plumlee, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Rizachet. Takes the 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. Here's Edgecombe. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. They double-team Curry. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. He drops it from range.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
76ers trail by 3. Now Halliburton. Looking at his stats, currently averaging 27 points a game. Hunter, a screen on Curry. A nice shot by Halliburton. 9 points in the game.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Plumlee, a screen on Halliburton. And there's Plumlee on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Philadelphia has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Edgecombe. Hunter on the wing. Now here's Turner. He's checked by Plumlee. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here's Curry, coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
The three from Rosters. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edgecombe, and it's stolen by Plumlee. Here's Curry, nails the 16-footer. Curry's got 8.
Well, that's just easy for Curry, and you can see how comfortable he is in the mid-range area.
Hunter, a screen on Castle. Pass to Brooks. Here's Edgecombe. 5 on the clock. Here's Turner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Right side, Ricochet. Lets it go from deep. The kick out. Curry from outside the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Halliburton. Outside Hunter. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Hunter. This one for 3. The shot off that time. Ricochet with some nice D. Let's go with a 3, and that's good. Stephen Curry for 3.
Timeout.
And now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So for the Magic, Buzelis comes in for Vanderbilt, and Washington is subbed in for Ricochet. Now here's Clarkson. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Turner, a screen on Castle. Halliburton on the wing. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And it's Clarkson missing. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. 6-point lead. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the 3-point basket by Orlando. Halliburton goes, and he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 11.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
Here's Halliburton, following the 3-point basket by Orlando. Turner passes to Halliburton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. Peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Orlando making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Plumlee, and it's McConnell in for Castle. And here's Curry for three. Bull grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
McConnell against Halliburton. Hayes is checked in for Orlando. Allen comes in for Curry.
In for the Magic, Jackson Hayes, Grayson Allen.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 11. The Sixers again can't hit. Allen in the high post. Washington finds Allen. Hayes with a screen. Allen can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 10. Brooks outside. Oh, the screen on Washington. The drive by Brooks and finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, watch out. I mean, there's a nasty streak there to Brooks' game.
And the Magic shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. Hayes with a screen on Brooks. Here's Washington. Top of the key jumper, no good. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Halliburton. Now just a 5-point Magic lead. McConnell looking around. Shoots over Halliburton. McConnell's shot is off. Halliburton with the ball. Kicks it out to Clarkson. And here's Turner from the arc. The shot comes out. Stephen Curry getting it done for Orlando. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
They've got Onyeka Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Fears, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's McConnell. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Magic lead by 7.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Okongwu. Hunter up top. Back to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Pass to Buzelis. And he jams it home with authority.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Magic leading by 7. Orlando moving the ball around. Washington against Clarkson. And it's Washington missing. Philadelphia has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And here's Hunter. He's scoreless. Clarkson outside. And the bucket is good.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
The Magic have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. And the list of rookie leaders in assists over the last 10 games. VJ Edgecombe is second. Fourth, Jeremiah Fears.
Smart passing is such a vital part of the game. So it's always encouraging to see 2 rookie guys who obviously excel in that area.
76ers trail by 5. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Clarkson finds Hunter. Here's Edgecombe. Hunter, a screen on Allen. Clock at 6. Now here's Clarkson. Here's the steal. Here's Washington. Finished off the break. Washington's got 5 points.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Orlando leading by 7. Outside Curry. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
Pass to Okongwu. Over Vanderbilt. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Washington. McConnell outside. The 3 from Reza Shea. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
And Philadelphia has possession following the 3-point basket by Orlando. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Outside Curry. Pass to Reza Shea. On the wing, Curry. It's stolen by Okongwu. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Here's Fears. No points yet. Back to Okongwu. Stolen by Vanderbilt. To the paint. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Plumlee's checked in for Washington. So a moment now to see the story for Tyrese Halliburton.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Clarkson outside. Parked it down low. Oh, that time got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's the three. And it's Orlando with a rebound. 3 on 3. Pass to McConnell. Back to Curry. A deep three. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Inside. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Curry on the drive. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
And this is something Brooks must continue focusing on. When he sets up guys, team chemistry improves.
Up top, Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
McConnell against Halliburton. Down low. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Outside Curry. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. Magic leading by 13. To the paint. Here's McConnell. Back to Ricochet. Curry looking it over. On the wing, Ricochet. From deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Now here's Clarkson. And Grant, one thing we've seen so far with the NBA Cup tournament, it's been an absolute blast for the fans.
Yeah, BA, it's the ideal way to make games more engaging. Fans love to brag about anything their team does. So in that regard, giving regular season games this extra spice has been a huge success.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The 76ers with some changes. Bonus checked in for Okongwu. Turner comes in for Bull, and it's Edgecombe in for Clarkson. And a change for the Magic. Castle's checked in for McConnell. That shot wide open. Ricochet's got 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And as the rookie Edgecombe gets stronger, these baskets should become more routine. Just nice focus on that finish.
Now here's Curry. Halliburton with some nice D.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
Here's Edgecombe. Brooks outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Turner. Fires the three. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Here's Rizachet. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
Halliburton left side. There's 1:59 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Rizachet.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Castle for 3. That one no good. Halliburton with some nice D. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here's Curry. Tipped. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. They get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton turning on the speed. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
McConnell, he's checked in for Orlando.
T.J. McConnell.
Here's McConnell. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the Celtics in Boston.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Inside. Back to Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Rizachet. And it's Bona with a rebound.
And it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Halliburton really a playmaker with the ball in his hands.
Magic leading by 13. Pass to Castle. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the line for him here. No good on that one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Halliburton against McConnell. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Magic. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Outside Rizachet. Three seconds left. He's off on that one. And so it's the Orlando Magic up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Orlando Magic.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of some of those old Lakers games. What a dominant performance so far. And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
These young fellas have been hot. Usually, I'd say it's too soon to tell much, but right now, they're balling.
The talent on display is undeniable. The endurance part, though, open question.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Let's find out the news on Stephen Curry. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Orlando. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. He's ruled out return, and we'll just have to see how long the recovery will take.
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. T.J. McConnell is out there with Castle. Then it's Zachary Rissachet. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. So it's Philadelphia now. The Magic making their last shot. Outside Hunter for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Castle. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Magic lead by 18.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 13 with the drive. Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got 15.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Brooks. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Castle. Pass to Hunter. Now Halliburton. Back to Hunter. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Halliburton against McConnell. The 11-footer, and Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Magic leading by 14. Castle with it. Halliburton picks him up. Crosses over. McConnell outside. Plumlee a screen. Oh, stolen by Turner. And now the Sixers on the break. Here's Edgecombe. Hunter, a screen on Vanderbilt. Turner in the high post. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Vanderbilt. On the wing, Rissachet. Brooks defending. Outside Rissachet. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Halliburton. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. And stolen by McConnell. Outside Rissachet. Oh, and Turner with a block.
The offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
Turner inside. Plumlee on him. Now Turner. He has 7. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 9.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Back to McConnell. Outside Rissachet. He buries it from 3.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 15. Pass to Turner from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 6th assist of the night. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes layups and dunks, not as much from the mid-range, and if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
The 76ers making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. And with a quick break, let's see which rookies are making the greatest impact on the glass. VJ Edgecombe third.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Outside Vanderbilt. Orlando moving the ball around. Now here's Castle. Defense right on him. Plumlee finds Castle. Yep, that one's good. Castle's gotten 4 this quarter.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Outside Hunter. The 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide open man.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Castle. Pass to Hunter. Turner with it. He's got 12. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Edgecombe, no good.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
High post Plumlee. Outside Rizachet. Vanderbilt with a screen. Rizachet, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Halliburton. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Edgecombe. Rebounded by Castle. Magic leading by 13. Shoots from 14. Okongwu with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Edgecombe. Halliburton on the wing. He's marked by McConnell. Halliburton, the pass to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They led by as many as 18. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds. And in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Rizachet. Good on the 13-footer. Rizachet's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Halliburton, the pass to Hunter. Here's Edgecombe. Halliburton on the wing. Three-pointer. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Magic leading by 12. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Magic making a switch here. Washington's checked in.
For your sector, D&D.
To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these.
The previous play is under review.
The video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw misses. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it. Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Castle outside. Pass to Rizachet. And here's Washington. Now Castle. McConnell right side. Orlando again missing. McConnell against Halliburton. Nifty move. Halliburton finishes in close.
The creating space on his own. Halliburton with a sweet move to create enough daylight for the bucket.
Castle outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the paint. And Rizachet, the bucket, on the assist by Vanderbilt. Rizachet's got 17. 76ers trail by 10. Okongwu, a screen on McConnell. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Outside Hunter. There's Jackson with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18. McConnell from outside. The rebound by Jackson. And the 76ers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Okongwu, a screen on Washington. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Hunter. And here's Clarkson. Jackson with a screen on McConnell. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Washington, a screen on Hunter. Rizachet with the ball. Working on Hunter. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Pulls up for 3. Up again. Back to Jackson. Now here's Hunter. Rizachet covering. Clarkson for 3. Washington grabs the miss. Orlando leading by 8. Pass to McConnell. On the wing, Rizachet. Washington a screen. Outside Rizachet. Over Hunter. Orlando again missing. Well, the 76ers shooting about 53% on the third. A very good number. Pass to Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Okongwu, a screen on McConnell. Here's Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The defense is a little rough with Halliburton, so credit to him for committing to his selection.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That free throw no good. So for the Magic, Ellis is checked in for Vanderbilt. Allen comes in for Risache. And Hawkins subbed in for Castle. And he sinks the second. There's 21 seconds left in the third. McConnell against Halliburton. Now here's McConnell, guarded closely, fires it. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Here's Clarkson, beyond the arc. And so it's Orlando. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full. Display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. G.G. Jackson is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Okongwu. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, there wasn't a lot of space in there, but Grayson Allen took advantage of that opportunity inside.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's Spears. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. McConnell with a steal. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Magic lead by 13. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Now here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Okongwu inside. He's against Jang. And stolen by McConnell. That's good from Allen on the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. Clarkson passes to Jackson. Looking to end the run. Orlando. Grabs the miss. McConnell outside. Allen outside. Over to the left wing. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Pass to Fears. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now Brooks. They grab their own miss. And stolen by McConnell. It's a one-on-one situation. And the shot goes in. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run. They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Pass to Allen. Washington, a screen on Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Allen finds Washington. The Magic need to put one up here. Allen can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 19. Okongwu, a screen on McConnell. Jackson outside. Here's Fears. Back to Jackson. Pass to Clarkson to win the drought. Philadelphia with another miss.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Zealous' shot is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Clarkson. Allen defending. Clarkson passes to Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Plumlee's checked in for Jang. Vanderbilt comes in for Buzelis. Ricochet, he's checked in for Washington. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Allen. Orlando moving the ball around. Plumlee a screen. Clock at 6. To the middle. Castle finds Vanderbilt. And Turner with the block. Now Halliburton. Going inside. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, great play. Halliburton ferocious with the ball in his hands, using that long frame to his advantage.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Ricochet from deep three-point range. Orlando again missing.
It's just not his night from the three, but this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
The shake. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, B.A., it shows you how much the game has changed. I had a green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
Now here's Ricochet. McConnell. Pass to Plumlee. Second chance effort. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. So it's Philadelphia now. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Edgecombe, no good. Orlando leading by 21. Pass to Castle. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Halliburton. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. and you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Here's Vanderbilt. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The three from Ricochet. Hunter with the rebound. Pass to Halliburton. Hunter the screen. McConnell against Halliburton. The kick to Hunter. The three is up. Orlando with the rebound. Ricochet's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and what a game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from him, but I was actually surprised the defense wasn't able to do more, particularly early. By the time they figured it out, it was too late. He really got in a rhythm and got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Here's Edgecombe. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Right side Vanderbilt. Over Bowl. Vanderbilt, no good. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 19. Outside Hunter. Pass to Edgecombe. 4 on the clock. And it's Orlando on the break. McConnell passes to Plumlee. Inside, here's Ricochet. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ricochet's got 11 in the second half.
It's always good to see Ricochet mixing it up down low.
There's a screen by Turner. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Castle. Who poked away? It's stolen by Hunter. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, and leaving no doubt. Edgecombe just flies to the rim.
Now here's Castle. Now McConnell, defended by Halliburton. Back to McConnell. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
76ers trail by 21. Halliburton with the ball. It's stolen. Doubled by Turner. Castle on the wing. Launches a 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his 5th assist in this one. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. That's a completely new group for the 76ers. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Hayes is checked in for Plumlee. Buzelis comes in for Vanderbilt. Washington's checked in for Risache. And it's Allen in for Castle. Now here's Harris. Pass to Hardy. Jackson with a screen on McConnell. 5 on the clock. Hardy.
Oh, big time! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Here's Buzelis. 1:51 left in the game. For 3, Allen. And another 3 for... Orlando.
Yeah, that is a deep shot by Allen. And let's not forget, Grayson led the league in three-point percentage before.
And here's Harris. Here's Hardy to the left wing. Jackson outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hardy. Pulls it. Washington grabs the miss. Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Pass to Bona. The shot from the low post is good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. McConnell outside. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Back to Harris. Jackson with a screen on Allen. Harris goes in, and yep, it's good.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. And they get their first win of the NBA Cup, moving them to 1-2 in the group stage.
And it's going to be tough for them to move on to the next stage of the Cup. But a win is a win.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.